And here we go. God damn it. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the GSTL Crossfire. I bring you MarineKing.Prime. He is in the pink trunks playing Terran to the southwest. Versus opponent, Dignitas Sjow in the red trunks. He is playing Terran to the northeast. Well. MarineKing kind of destroyed Sjow there, if I'm totally honest. That really wasn't all that close. The tank micro was excellent as well. Medevac is a useful thing to have, as it turns out. That one Banshee could have shut that down entirely, and then, of course, with the horror of Sjow, lots of crazy micro, incredible amounts of it going on with those tanks. He did end up losing one. He is not perfect, is our MarineKing, but we love him anyway. And Sjow just didn't have anything to do with that. He just could not do a damn thing. Went for the reactor first, very early Banshee. It was... I don't even know how MarineKing knew that was coming. He had no information. The only thing he ever saw was that... You cheeky bastard. The only thing he ever saw was that one Hellion, which evidently gave him a clue. That's one place to put your damn barracks. You know, if only people in the Starcraft universe actually had a vision that extended more than 20 damn feet. He's right there! Look at him! It's like a pantomime! He's behind you! Where? No. Oh, God, this is gonna be over quickly, isn't it? I'm trying to think what Sjow can do to stop this. Well, if he scouts it now and gets a bunker up, maybe. But... that's really, really hard to defend. MarineKing's got to be a little bit careful. No, Sjow's not going to see it. Well, in comes the SCV. Sjow just chilling out there without a care in the world. What a lovely sunny day this is. Hey, MarineKing's SCV, how are you? We're going to have a nice, friendly matchup right here. Yes, Queensbury rules, perhaps? What do you mean you're building barracks directly by my ramp? That would be ridiculous. No one could possibly do something like that. Sjow's gonna build a factory. Oh, no. This is hard to watch. You know what's coming? It's kind of like a cheesy horror film. You know what's coming. You're cringing at the thought of it. You're thinking maybe, just maybe, there's something that can be done. And then it happens anyway. And it's like, right, well, there's the payoff. So, that was the wrong time to build that. Hi! MarineKing will complete your wall off for you with this bunker. Well, Sjow's pulling everything off the line to make this one happen. Should be able to stop the bunker from going up, but that is quite the good position there for the barracks. I wonder if Sjow's ever going to actually see them. We'll see. Oh, there you go. Sjow is well aware of where they are now and is quite frankly face-palming at this point. 11 SCVs to 16, MarineKing continuing to build Marines. Nobody is shocked by this, they're just shocked by where he is building Marines from. Sjow's certainly surprised. MarineKing not actually bothering to micro there. Sjow's actually holding on for the moment. Unfortunately, it is 10 SCVs to 17. Suboptimal. A Hellion out now for Sjow. Will he be able to clean this up? It's going to... because a fairly serious micro to deal with that Hellion. Sjow shuts that one down. But he is now really far behind, just because of the amount of damage that ended up being done by MarineKing there. Also, when two Marines pop out of that, they'll be able to kill out a second Hellion to follow that one up. Sjow holding on nicely. It did look like it was all over, but he did hold like a boss. I'll give him credit for that. He is still 7 SCVs behind. These barracks are not exactly dying at a rapid pace. MarineKing would probably be well advised to move away here. Trying to think if Sjow can actually counterattack. There's a bunker going up, so not really. As long as MarineKing gets a couple of Marines out of the way. Sjow realizing there's an opportunity here. He's got 3 Hellions, but he's got no easy way of getting through this wall off. That's one barracks in flames. MarineKing is... Is he seriously? Yes, he is. He's actually going to put that in the base. Not that that's really going to help him all that much. A couple of Marines taking the long jog back. SCV scouts the Hellions there. Now let's see if Sjow can actually intercept that. Marine King. He's okay. He's okay. There we go. And there's nothing Sjow can really do to break that with those forces. He's going to have to rebuild in a pretty major manner. Actually going for Banshee again. Not a terrible idea. Actually, that's a pretty damn good idea. Starport on the way up, however, from Marine King. Marine King probably realizing, well, a Banshee transition here does actually make sense. Infernal Pre-Igniter on the way up from Marine King. That's an interesting idea. I suppose if you're going to go Hellion, the best counter to Hellion is, in fact, Hellion. Sjow's going to transition through to Banshee here, and there are 2 Marines on the ground for Marine King. Without question, not enough. 1 Marine on the ground for Marine King. Well, it's still on the ground. It's just in a little charred heap. You can see it right there, see? It's still on the fire. You could toast a marshmallow on that. Alright, 1 Banshee out, the second one coming in. Will Sjow be able to take the second game? Still, I've got to say, Marine King is ahead economically. That's something you've got to accept. He's not going to be once Sjow gets that expansion up. If Show's able to contain him here, things are going to get a bit messy. Hellion on Hellion action going in here. Unfortunately, that Banshee is going to get shot to pieces by that Viking if Sjow doesn't do something about that. Tries to shut it down. Marine King with excellent micro, able to dodge and weave out of the way. Another set of Lancet torpedoes heading in that direction. Banshee is coming down, or is it? Sjow manages to save it on 4 HP. Always nice to bring an SCV with you. You never know when it might come in handy. Oh my. Well, Marine King's holding on to this quite nicely. Considering he only has 1 Marine, I'll give him credit for that. A crazy game this has turned out to be. Second Banshee coming in for Sjow. Sjow still doesn't have a reliable way to shut down those Vikings, though. Air superiority in the firm hands of that. Oh, barbecue time. No Marines for you, I'm afraid. Marine King just rolls over it with his second push. So, what happens when you all in, folks? And it fails. Well, you all in again. Here we go. It's not really an all-in, but there you go. Actually, there's 2 more factories on 1 base. It's definitely an all-in. Here we go. Marine King. Couple of blue flame Hellions. Unfortunately for Sjow, the Viking air superiority is really not helping. Couple of Marines trying to deal with that, but unfortunately, bunch of blue flame Hellions streaming across the map, and Sjow doesn't really have anything to shut those down with right now. Moving that factory over there to try and get a tank out. Don't know if he's going to be able to do that in time. Admittedly, it will take about 5 hours for these blue flame Hellions to kill his orbital command, but unfortunately they can just go into the main mineral line, and then horrible things will happen. Siege tank on the way up for Sjow to try and hold this armory on the way up for Marine King. I don't really know why, but hey, he's building an armory. That's cool, right? Damage. Lots of wonderful damage coming in right now. Marine King smashing his way through the remains of this mineral line. Single Marine trying desperately to hold off the wrath of the blue flame Hellions from roasting his brothers in arms. But it's not really going to happen, is it? Finally defended. That puts Sjow down at 10 SCVs. Marine King has a slight advantage of 38. Oh my. Hey, it's Marine King's lone Marine. Oh, well, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? Marine King doing the normal transition, honestly. After you all in with 2 barracks right near his ramp, you transition into double tanks. It's to be expected. This expansion is up for Sjow. He does have some mules coming in. But this is the income situation. Bit of a problem. Units lost. Marine King has actually somehow lost less. I don't know how, but he has. I think it's the number of Banshees that got shot to pieces by Marine King's Vikings. It's going to be my assumption of it at any rate. In the meantime, Marine King is not building anything out of that barracks. This is actually the first time I've seen Marine King not build Marines. He's going to go scout with it, because hey, why not? Make Sjow a little bit paranoid of some crazy shenanigans. Now Marine King just going to sit building and get the superior force that he requires in order to win here. Sjow is rebuilding. He's on 19 SCVs versus 50, which is still not amazing, honestly, all things considered. Single Marine denying the 3rd expansion of Marine King, much to his chagrin. It's alright, though. Marine King's got Hellions, and they are wonderful. There's the command center going down. All credit to Sjow, he's managed to hold on. A lesser player would have already been knocked completely out. It would take some kind of a miracle, though, for this to work. He even has a smaller army. There are 5 tanks on the field for Marine King. Do the tanks actually have siege? They don't. Yet. That could actually be a bit of a problem. If Sjow's able to get in there before the siege, then he could wreck those tanks potentially. Are there any medevacs to pick up the tanks? No, there are not. Unfortunately, he's going to have to go through the Hellions in order to get to the tanks. So, once again, we're back to the whole miracle thing. How does he do that? Well, those Marines are about to die. Nice spread there, a little bit, by Sjow. Unfortunately, there are simply too many Hellions. And now, I think Marine King outnumbers Sjow's tanks just a little bit. Yeah. Just like that. Well, Sjow hasn't given up yet. He's got 25 SCVs versus 59. Still a little bit of imbalance there, one way or the other. Terran is clearly Imber against Terran. Marine King is Imber against everything. 51 supply versus 109 for Marine King. A rather large force of tanks. Is Marine King just going to all in now? No, he's doing a bit of a SCV transfer. Thinking he's just going to throw all those away. That seems unwise. Whatever the case, Marine King now with 8 tanks, looking for 10. He almost has more tanks than his opponent has infantry. That's unfortunate for his opponent, gotta say. Marine King now secure on his 3rd. Not really too worried about that. Not really playing the fool, though. He's just nice and patient, making sure that everything's going well. Level 2 vehicle weapon upgrade coming in, and double Vikings and 4 Hellions coming in as well. Sjow going for a Marauder drop. Might be able to do some damage with that. I would say that Marine King's production facilities, however, are up to the task. Marine King now rolling out with a substantial force. That's the army supply, 66 to 38. A little grim for Sjow, I'm afraid. As much as I'm rooting for our foreigner friend here, this is not looking pretty. Marine King just patrolling around. He doesn't really find anything. Make sure there's nothing hidden up there. The Marauder drop continues to go unseen. The barracks will see it coming over. Depends if it decides to... I don't know, actually. It might miss it. Yeah, I think it will. If it continues to go down the line there, yes, it will. There we go. Let's see what Sjow can do with this. Turning around now, it will still not be spotted. Very nice maneuvering around there.